Okay folks, so I went out and bought two new NTE-236 output transistors. Two of these replace the 2SE2166 and the 2SE1969. The NTE-236 are direct replacements for both of these transistors. So as you can see, NTE-236, NTE-236. So I installed them, tried powering it up, and nothing. Not a gig. So then decided to, well, today I just noticed the two biasing diodes, D92 and D90, are actually installed backwards. The banded end of these diodes are supposed to be going to ground. The banded end of both of these diodes are actually going to the base of the transistor. So you got the base collector emitter. The emitter on these transistors ain't even in the circuit, it's ground. The band is supposed to go to ground and it's going to the base. So what we have to do here is remove both of these diodes, change two of them to new ones because I don't know what kind of damage has been done to them. I've got new 4148 diodes. So I'm going to put two of those new ones in there and we're going to fire the radio up again. This Freedom and Bio Ranger, Freedom 1, and see if we get some go-go juice out of her. So, anyways, let's get these two ripped out and see what happens. So I got the old diode removed, and I've installed two new diodes, both of which are now in the right orientation. So now we're going to try the transmitter and see if she produces power now. But yeah, for whatever reason, two of these were put in reverse direction than they were supposed to be in. So instead of testing them, see if they're any good, I just replaced them with two new ones. So let's give her a try and see what happens. Fingers crossed. Well, I ain't getting anywhere with this radio, I have to admit. I've spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours with this radio, and I've tried everything. This radio will not produce any power. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Won't do nothing. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. She will do absolutely nothing. I got new driver and final put in there. I put a brand new pre-driver in there. I don't know. The power has been generated from here up to the pre-driver. The pre-driver is putting out plenty of power to feed the driver, but then the driver is not putting out much power at all to the final, and the final is doing nothing again. It's almost like these two here are not being switched on. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I've changed out the switchers here, and I don't know. I've put in two brand new NTE-236 finals, driver and a final. The 2SE2166 cross references to an NTE-236, and the 2SE1969 also cross references to the NTE-236. So I put both of those in this radio to no avail. the microphone connection here fell apart. I had the wires come off. I had to rewire the mic connection here and mic jack. But yeah. Other than that, I'm thinking the poor rate of the lost cause. I don't know. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. I put my RF probe it, this whole section here, and it's generating the power up to here, up to the pre-driver. The pre-driver is putting the power out, which runs through this capacitor to the driver. But the driver is just, I don't know, it's reducing the power once it gets through the driver. And then the final is reducing it even more. So it's like the driver and the final are not being switched on. Which means there's a switching issue of some sort or kind or something with the radio. I put a post on YouTube on the discussion section regarding this, and one person thinks it could be the mixer chip. Could be bad. I'm not seeing anything. There's nothing here that jumps out at me to say yes, I'm blown up. I don't know. Anyways, I'll poke at it a little bit more today, and if I can't get nowhere with it, then I'm calling her quits. I mean, you know, it'd be, if I was getting somewhere with this thing, it would be beneficial for me to put more time onto it, but I've got 12 or 13 hours put on this radio, and getting in nowhere with it. I'll put a few couple more hours on today, and that's it. If we can't get nowhere with it today, this radio is officially toast. Well, uneconomical to repair anyways. Worst about blowing your outputs, you don't know what else has been taken out with it. Especially if the final shorted out and the whole output stage shorts out. Well, yeah, then you're getting into switching and diodes and God knows what. Anyways, another update, I guess, on the Ranger Freedom 1.